Hello, everybody. There's sirens in the backgrounds, but everything is okay.
You found me.
I know. About time. You are watching Celtic Not, a 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons actual play show, and I am the Dungeon Master, McBoots42, DM Michaela, and with me today are 3 of my good friends. And I will have them each introduce themselves and their pronouns, and let's start with Alora. You're muted.
God damn it! This happens every time! I always forget! Sorry, I'm on punch. I'm Alora, also known as the real Alora, also known as Tiny White. And my pronouns are she, her, and I'll be playing Seripides, who also is a she, her.
Alright, thank you. Doctor.
So I am playing the Myconid Druid in No Keep Alive. This is his toy form right here. You can get it at stores everywhere. Inoki is they, them. Doctor, me, also known as Chad, is he, him.
Thank you. And lastly, Greg. Tirathon.
I'm Greg, also Greg Stipler or Tirathon. I've been absent for a while. My character is Sparks, the halfling rogue, and I will hopefully be joining in more games in the future. Pronouns are he, him for both Sparks and myself.
All right, thank you. And I'm gonna. Sorry, what, Alora?
I was just telling him to play more games.
Yes, I love it when all of you can make it. It's the best feeling ever. I need to close that window because apparently there's a lot of sirens today, so I will be right back. So entertain the crowds.
Oh boy.
Let me talk to all of you about being Myconid. No, I'm kidding.
Well, I'm on push to talk, which means I'm not very good at remembering to talk properly at the right time and place.
So was Cal never gonna make it to this session?
No, he said that he was running somebody to the airport and he wasn't sure if he was going to be back in time. He said he might make it.
Oh, okay, interesting.
So he might be late.
Yeah. I also have my dad's birthday party at 6,
So we won't be going over is what you're telling.
I certainly won't. I wish I could bring you guys with me to my dad's birthday party. That would be fun.
Yeah.
I'd go.
I'd crash it.
Your face.
Thank you for the subscription, Doctor. One doctor has subscribed.
But 7 times.
Yes. Thank you for your 7-month anniversary. Okay. So, without further ado, let us play some Dungeons and Dragons, why don't we? Where you left off. Where you last left off in Dungeons and Dragons, you had been up at Mount Cambro, the city of dwarves, and had a very interesting encounter with a roc of the bird variety who was unhappy and a little sassy and really wanted into the mountainside. From this roc, you have discovered that there is some perilous winter coming, frost that's so deep that it will freeze everything, including the very mountains on which you live. a winter so deeply cold that no one and nothing is prepared for it. From there, you had a night's rest before setting out towards the apparent center of this frost in the Winter Glen Woods, where you are also, you've been kind of enlisted to go deliver a message to Freya and Freyr, and you suspect that they are, that their location can be found somewhere within the Winter Glen Woods. So, coming down the mountainside, Serpides had stayed up for one last griffin ride with her new friend, a handsome half-orc griffin keeper.
And your best friend.
Best friend, my bad. The new
thank you.
Best friend. Man, though her companions are just acquaintances, she has made a new best friend.
A best friend.
And the rest of the party had set out down the mountainside. At the bottom of the mountainside, in the foothills leading up to the Winter Glen Woods, you had seen some large, vaguely orcish shape up on a ridge. And that is where we left off. Are there any details people would like to contribute to this retelling for an inspiration point?
I would like to contribute the fact that Inoki basically put these dwarves straight in that they were not communicating to this rock properly, and Inoki called them out for being idiots.
This is all true.
And that it also did some stone shape in order to make sure that to help the rock get into its new nest. That was another thing that was discovered, is that this rock has gonna have some baby rocks soon.
Some pebbles, if you will.
You're fired.
Do I get an inspiration?
You get an inspiration from me, but you can only use yours on Thursday night.
Okay. What, Gray?
I thought the pebbles was pretty good.
Oh, thank you. You're obligated to, though. Okay.
No, he's not. You can kill him off.
Technically, I can kill any of you off. Just throwing that out there. But
I'm waiting.
It might happen. We'll see. Just have patience. Have faith. Okay, yes.
See, like a meme of a mushroom being cut in half.
Just sauteing it.
And you pan back and it's Elton Brown cutting it up. That I would accept that death. Death by a giant, the named Elton Brown, who's basically cutting me up into his mise en place.
Yeah.
Can't think of a better way to go.
It'll be some Japanese cooking show.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, like where they make
Iron Chef America.
Yes. Very, very colorful, very well lit. Okay, so Gregory and Alora, are there any details other than pregnante?
Do I get inspiration for pregante? Or should I say more to get inspiration?
I would like a little bit more.
I could say pregnant in several different ways.
You give me 10 different ways and you can have it.
Perginat. Regan. Preganinat. Pregante. Wait. Pregant. Preganinat. Oh no, I said that one.
Oh no!
How many is that?
5.
Pergnat. Prangent. Pregal. Oh, I already said that one, but whatever. Brevant. No, I've done it. I did the math.
Well, thank you. I'll allow it.
Thank you.
Some actual notes would be nice.
I'm gonna give you this, that the word
They said
pregnant is
everything.
I'm gonna give you that the word pregnant is probably a cognate and in like 4 or 5 languages. So basically that word on its own as it is in 5 languages already. So you got it.
Okay, and Greg, I know you were there for just part of it as the Rock. So, were there any?
No, not really.
Okay.
I don't feel that I've been around enough recently to recap enough to get an inspiration.
It's
I
okay.
do
You're
have
not even on the
leftover
tracker.
inspiration. I do have inspiration from before, though. I have 1 inspiration.
I will
Alright.
add you.
Cool. So take 1 gifted from Doctor. You might need it.
How do I get an inspiration from Doctor?
He's
adding
giving
you
you
to
one
the
of his.
Oh, cool. Okay.
When did I say that?
I thought you said you were gifting him one.
No, I'm adding him to the tracker because he wasn't on the tracker.
Okay. This is just a
Just erase
miscommunication.
Doctor's name.
No,
Can you add me
No, I'll give him one of mine. You can have the one I just got. You're
Cool.
very welcome. She's throwing me under the bus, and I'll take.
What? Y'all.
Happily walked away from the bus, apparently.
Okay. Let's see. So, as you prepare for what you think might be an ambush lurking somewhere on this little valley underneath a ridge, you actually Anoki, you and Aurora and Whip see a shadow kind of pass over you, and you see that it is a big silvery griffin, and atop it is a very familiar red figure with freshly pointed horns. Seripides, how would you like to make your entrance? You do see a hulking figure atop the ridge, kind of making its way around a large boulder and setting up a crossbow.
Wait, is it near where everybody else is?
Yeah, you can see your friends below on the path, but you're coming in from an aerial view, and so you see this figure that they are suddenly on the alert for.
I think Seripides would. Does it look like, if I get close enough, be an altercation?
Possibly. You don't think that the ogreish figure has noticed you, but it does look like they're not friendly.
So I think Seripides would sort of nudge the griffin, aka her new bestie, and let her know, like, hey, go down there, and would land as sneakily and gently as possible, which wouldn't be hard for her griffin to do because it's the epitome of grace.
Yeah, your griffin is wonderful and beautiful and all good things.
Thank you.
So you have landed. Just roll me an animal handling check real quick.
You said animal handling?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Why?
indeed.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. You're muted.
Has a 14.
14, okay. You see the griffin take off again, and it seems to head back up the mountainside with a loud screech. It's like a roar of a griffin. And you see like a little sparkle in its eye as it like looks back at you gracefully, like, good luck, new friend.
It almost looks, and it's probably just a trick of the light, but it
Probably.
almost looks like there's one little tear right here. But she moves her head.
Listening. Yeah, it's like the anime turn. You just can't quite see. It's just like the silhouette of the edge of your face. Yeah.
And then she looks over at everybody and goes, "What happened?"
I don't know that we would be sure what happened.
Aurora looks at you and says, well, it looks like there's something up on that crest, but we're not really sure what it is, and we're just kind of getting ready. Like, maybe there's gonna be a fight.
Can I roll a perception check to sort of look around at that and see if I can, like, sense any traps or, like, presence around us?
Yeah, go for it. All of you roll perception checks for me.
Definitely, right?
Oh,
13.
13.
Lucky
Okay.
13.
22, baby.
Would I roll?
Ooh.
Rolling, right?
You're not here yet.
Yeah, you're not quite here yet.
Or we find out that you're just stuffed inside a Noki somewhere.
No, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Stuffed
Okay.
mushrooms?
Wow. So yeah, stuffed mushrooms indeed. Okay, so what were your numbers again? I'm sorry, I forgot.
13.
13?
And I believe she had 22.
Okay,
Indeed.
cool. Inoki, you're kind of looking up, but the brim of your cap is a little bit obstructing your view above you. And Cerebrides, having just seen where this creature was, you can pinpoint its location from the ground now, and you see that there's kind of like a tumbling of pebbles and small rocks falling down this cliffside as the Orog has dropped its crossbow at the sound of the griffin screech and is instead retreating back behind the crest.
Can I grab the crossbow as it falls and then shoot at it as it tries to get away?
It's about 80 feet up, and so it's not like you could probably get to where the crossbow is, but by the time it's fallen down an 80-foot drop,
That would have been a really good, like, Born moment.
It would have, but it probably takes a little too much time. And if you were trying to use one of your own weapons, you could probably try to take a shot.
Is it up a hill or up a cliff face?
Up a cliff face. So you've been walking through foothills, and there's this little ravine, like a little valley ravine, and this 80-foot ridge has just been overlooking you as you make your way through the path.
Okay. So I think I would point out, okay, what is that thing? Do I know what it is?
Roll me a history check.
History's my worst one. Just kidding. 5.
Okay, you are not sure, but it's faintly orc-like in appearance, and like
There's some
skin
orc
tone.
shit up there, you guys.
Aurora says, "Well, maybe we should just get through, and hopefully it doesn't bother us."
I don't know. It didn't look very friendly when I was flying around up there. Maybe we should just, take care of it. I'll be right back. Can I use acrobatics to scale up the wall and go after the orc?
Sure. Go ahead and give me a second here to pull up climbing rules.
I do believe I have like a grappling hook of some sort. Let me check my inventory.
Yeah. Okay. So it climbing costs 10 feet of movement per 5 feet. So you're moving at half speed, basically. So it'll take you a good portion of a minute. It's too much math for me to give you an exact number of seconds, but if you have a grappling hook, I'll give you advantage.
Okay.
Did you move?
I do not have one.
What, Greg? Sorry, your audio is pretty fuzzy.
Is your movement speed 30 feet?
That is. It is indeed 30 feet.
Okay, and do you have a grappling hook?
No, but I do have just regular rope. I could lasso it like a baby cow.
Okay, do you have 50 feet of rope though, right? This is an 80-foot cliff.
Goddamn. Well, I'll just have to climb up 30 feet. Lasso the rest.
Okay, so
I'm here for a short time.
This would take you
And a good
5 to scale the cliff would take you 5 turns of movement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's 6 seconds a turn.
Yeah, so it's only 30 seconds.
well, depending on if it's successful. So I would like you to make me 5 acrobatics checks.
You got it.
And okay, ready to be
22.
the emergency trampoline?
Yeah, I already got the cure wounds ready.
21.
Okay. So you are now almost halfway up the cliff.
14.
Okay, your hand slips a little bit, but you find another crag to catch yourself.
Oh no! I got a nat 1, which means I got a 5.
Okay.
And that's after 3 times of going up.
So on this natural one, after you kind of catch yourself again in this little crag, thinking, okay, I slipped, but I can do it. You reach up, but forget your 3-point hold, and you slip off the face, and you drop.
Wait, can I use an inspiration? I was talking, but I think I forgot that I was on push to talk.
Not on a natural one. I would have needed you to call it beforehand.
I died.
So you're going to, let's see. Does anyone know off the top of their head the fall damage rules? I believe I have to.
It's 1d6 for every 10 feet beyond.
Like,
Yeah. I'm gonna calculate how high she was real quick.
45 feet.
Okay, cool, you already did that.
Falling. Yep, 1d6 per 10 feet. Okay, so roll me. Actually, I'll roll these.
Because she's gonna derive joy from inflicting harm.
Okay, you are going to fall and take 17 points of damage as you hit the ground, and one rock is just kind of uncomfortably placed under your back, and you feel a little crack.
Ow.
Maybe you just fractured a rib there, and
So
the
I
breath
gotta-
is knocked out of you.
Question.
Yes.
Did I go up to level 4 with everybody in the last game?
Yes.
1 second, I gotta adjust my hit points.
Okay. Yeah,
You
y'all
level up as you're falling.
level up.
Crunch.
Ah!
Bling.
I learned so much from this fall. I grew as a person.
Yeah, but you gotta do it right. You gotta do it from the perspective. It's like, I got so much fun.
Basically. Okay, so the rest of you are kind of standing there watching this happen. Watching her fall. There's like math numbers around her head, like, what went wrong?
It's like a beautiful mind.
I'm laughing
Yeah.
so hard.
And you hear a scuttle of rocks about 50 feet to the left of this cliff face, as in an area where it kind of is more rocky and is sloping down a little bit. You
More
see,
climbable.
yeah, more climbable than the 80-foot cliff face.
That's where Inoki walks over and be like, hey, we could have gone this way.
As Serpentine hits the ground and you're walking away like, oh look, here's a better way to climb up. You're pointing up and you see the orcish figure kind of sliding down Breath of the Wild on its shield style.
Oh, shield surfing.
Yeah.
Is he towards us or away from us?
It'll end up kind of diagonally away from you.
How far away?
60 feet. Serpides. Did you level?
Sorry, my computer might be giving out on me in a minute.
Okay, it's okay. Do you want to switch?
Crazy.
How about you turn your video off?
Yeah, 1 sec.
Because that might help.
Oh, I got it. So cute.
Okay.
Adorable.
Did I turn you off?
It really
Okay, so I'm
wants to
fine.
be on. I don't know what's doing. Okay,
Dude, I'm telling you, it's freaking out.
that's real unfortunate. Do you need to take a break for a minute so we can like help your computer, or are you good?
I mean, I need to leave in like 7 minutes anyway, so I might
okay.
just dip out.
Okay. Well, did you figure out how many hit points you have?
Yeah, I have 5 left.
Okay.
Okay. So what would probably happen is Inoki would take a look at the Orog running away and take a look at Seripides crunching into the ground and go, yeah, all right, we'll take care of that first. And it would walk up to Seripides and healing cure wounds. I would
Okay.
touch your shoulder and that, wow, 2 8s on the dice. Holy crap.
Dang.
So 16, so 20 hit points.
You're good to go. Climb that cliff again.
I'm gonna do it again.
Okay, roll me.
No! Stop it! Like, as she's running up to
I
go
don't have
to
a
the
good
cliff again, like,
constitution or wisdom. I don't learn.
I grab you before you get up and run away, and I
have
point
impulses.
at the Orog that is on the level with us instead of running up the hill. This way.
Cerbity sees that there's something to fight that isn't up an 80-foot cliff and looks very much relieved and pulls out her long sword.
Amazing. Okay,
Also,
so
I'm gonna.
all right.
I
Thank
love
you
all
for
very
joining
much.
us.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Love you.
Goodbye.
And so, all right.
Okay.
So it's up to me. I'm going to. The Orog is still 60 feet away, or is it further now?
It is now about 50 feet away. It's slowly moving towards you. It's kind of dusting itself off.
Us?
Yeah.
All right. Well then, what's the distance on this? Nope. I am going to cast Ice Knife.
Okay. Go for it.
Making friends right off the bat.
Right. You can make a ranged spell attack. So that is +6. 21.
Okay. That definitely hits.
All right. It needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
That is a natural 8.
So that's not a 14. So the initial damage is a 1d10. Okay, which way is that? That's a 6. And then the explosion ice damage is 3d6. So 11, 12 plus the 6 is 18 total. Is there a plus on that at all? Nope. 18 total.
Okay. 18. Nice. So, it attempts to bring up a beefy arm to block this incoming projectile, and it fails to do so. Some ice kind of slashing at its tusked face, and it staggers backwards and enraged drops the cautious approach. And I'd like everyone to roll initiative. And Greg, I have linked Cerebrity's character sheet, and you can see on the actions page what the longsword stats are. So I will offer you that to play for the moment.
3.
It looks like... Okay, cool. Her hit points are not accurate, but that's okay. I'll keep track of them.
Yeah. Good. I think she forgot to add that stuff real quick.
She was at 5.
She was at 5
What,
plus 20,
16?
So she's at 25 now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So she's full.
full.
Yeah, 23 out of 23.
Okay.
Okay. So, initiative rolls, please.
3.
Okay. And Cerebrity's, I'll roll hers real quick. That's a dirty 20.
Well, I'm glad you rolled hers, because I was rolling hers too, and it didn't go as well.
Okay. And a 6 for the Orog.
It's like when I have to roll for Nano on Thursdays. It's like, well, this is what you rolled. She said, yeah, that's on brand.
Pretty much. Okay. So, Cerebrity's gets first turn in this new initiative order.
Wait, she's a rogue too. So funny. 'Cause I was looking. I was like, how do I play this character? I was like, oh wait, it's the same as my character. Weird.
Yay!
Yeah, pretty much. Okay.
So
What did you have
how
to do?
far away is the org?
Oh, the Orog is 40 feet away.
Okay, so I can't actually get to it and attack it this turn.
No, you can't. And we'll say you're starting out standing, so you're not prone anymore.
Okay, well, first of all, I guess Serpies is kind of just going to stand up and shake off that fall after being healed back, still feeling a little funny there. And then she's going to draw out that long sword because she doesn't have it equipped yet, I would imagine.
Yeah.
And prepare for this onslaught beside Inoki.
Okay, are you moving at all?
Nope. He's already
Okay.
coming to us.
Alright, sounds good. And with that, the Orc is going to charge towards all of you. And is now going to make its way all the way up to you with its special feature allowing it to move all the way up to you with a bonus action. And it's going to make 2 great axe attacks at Inoki. So the first attack is a 22 to hit.
Oh yeah.
And the second attack is a 25 to hit.
Oh yeah, that one too.
Okay, so please take D12. That's a weird one.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
17 slashing damage
Okay.
as he hits you twice with its great axe.
All right.
All right, and then it is now going to be your turn, Inoki.
That was 17 slashing damage.
It's fine.
It's a great axe.
I'm not even bloodied yet. I'm good. Let me see. This is.
As someone without blood, do you ever get bloodied?
No. So the first thing I'm gonna do is,
fly off.
while he's standing there, I'm gonna cook a wild shape,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use symbiotic entity. You can use wild shape to awaken the spores that infuse you to gain plus 16 temporary hit points. Roll double damage dice for your Halo of Spores damage and deal 1d6 additional poison damage when you hit with a melee weapon attack. These all last for 10 minutes or until you lose these temporary hit points or until you use your wild shape again. So I'm going to start with that.
Okay.
And that will give me 16. Okay. And I believe that's all I can do for the turn. And as Inoki does this, yes, sir.
I was just going to mention, as the Gorog, as the Orog attacks Inoki, wouldn't he be entering opportunity attack on me?
No, opportunity attack is not entering.
Moving away.
It's moving away.
Oh, okay. Right,
Yeah.
right. Now I remember. It's been a long time.
That's okay.
That's okay. No worries.
This is D&D.
Yeah. We're just having fun. No pressure. Okay.
Okay.
Also, Doctor, I need you to roll percentage dice. So roll 2 D100 or D10 for me.
I want these two. 32.
Okay. So as you cast this special wild shape that has been kind of a gift from your patron, you feel an invigorated sense of purpose, and like your patron has a watchful eye on you in this moment. and you feel yourself growing and growing until you are doubled in height, as though you have been buffed by the enlarge spell.
I'm one size bigger.
Yep.
So
I will send you that spell.
Cool. So the other thing that happens when I use symbiotic entity is the cap changes on Inoki's noggin, and much like the animated GIF that I have, the cap changes from the white, nice bright white spots with a red background, and it looks like a bleeding tooth mushroom cap, where the cap is totally white except where there's these little like gumdrops of reddish bloody color coming out in various spots.
Yes.
And Inoki is pissed. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Only me.
Only me.
Okay. Right on.
And that's all I can do right now.
Okay. Sounds good. That brings us to top of initiative with Serpides.
As Inoki has been attacked, I have great chance to take a good swing from the side at this Orog. So I take a good swing at it, and so I'm just going to attack it with my action.
Roll me a d20.
Does he have advantage because he has a friend flanking?
I'm not sure if we're really flanking yet.
You're side by side, even though you are large.
Yeah, but I'll work on that.
Yeah.
So I rolled
The creature is distracted by the giant mushroom.
That's true.
I would say.
I'll say if you want to move to flank, it will not
can I move
incur.
before I attack?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, right. Okay, well, I was planning on moving anyway to move to the other side of it, so we're on either side.
Sure, go for it.
So as I move around and swing, I rolled a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and then I'm going to roll my damage. I haven't rolled d10s very much for damage. That's interesting. Ooh, and that was a 5 on damage.
Okay.
And then I will use my bonus action to leap back and disengage about 10 feet.
Okay.
Or, did you say something, Doctor?
You rolled with advantage?
No, I did not.
Okay.
But I did have advantage on the to hit, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
but my statement is you should also get a sneak attack then.
That's true. You can use your sneak attack feature. Rogue.
Oh, right. It says if you have an advantage. Okay. So sneak attack's another 2d6. And that is 6, so that's 11 total damage.
Okay.
And then I will disengage, jump back a step, and snarl at this creature.
Okay.
I'm going to
disengage a free action for you, or bonus action?
It is a free bonus, or it is a bonus action that rogues can do, the disengage.
But you used your bonus action for sneak attack.
Oh, you are... I think you're right. Even though it... Yeah, I think you're right.
Is it part of a bonus action or is it part of the main action?
Depends on where it's listed. Let's figure this out real quick.
Yes.
This is D&D. This is the modern day flipping through the rulebook. Okay. So you can take a bonus action to disengage.
It just on sneak attack.
Sneak attack is no action, so
yeah.
That's fine actually. So yeah, you can disengage then.
Okay, so I'm gonna, after slashing, step back 10 feet with disengage and kind of snarl at this creature.
Okay.
Okay.
Fantastic. All right, so the creature now surrounded by a snarling red tiefling and a
Bleeding
very
giant
big,
mushroom cat.
gross looking mushroom is going to
It's my brand.
try to run away.
I
You
would
are
like
not...
an opportunity attack.
Oh yes, please take opportunity attacks.
And then, can I also use a reaction on that as well?
Is an opportunity attack not your reaction?
Opportunity, is it the same or is it? I don't know.
This is showing
It
my...
is. Yeah.
We are like going into the deep rules
I
here.
know. I'm like, oh,
No,
this is where I'm weak.
The attack is under reaction for me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use the opportunity attack. I'm just going to use my quarterstaff because symbiotic entity. I roll double damage. That's from Halo Spores, and deal 1d6 additional poison damage when I use a melee attack. So I'm going to use. Let's see, it's +4. How's the 21 hit it?
A 21 definitely does hit it.
Okay, so
Give
I
me some
need a
damage.
D8 and a D6. Another 8 on the dice and 5, so 13 plus 2 is 15 damage on the opportunity attack.
Ooh, okay.
Which way is this creature running?
It was running back towards the part of the path that you had not gone down yet. But with this opportunity attack, Doctor, describe to me what it looks like when you kill this Orog.
Yes. So as soon as it starts to make like it's going to beat feet, the quarterstaff comes out and I twirl it once and trip it. And as soon as it starts to flip, like go ass over tea kettle, I lift up with the leg and basically make it pinwheel down into the ground and smash in its chest.
Ooh,
That's
nice.
funny. Visually, I knew you were gonna step on it to end it. You're just a huge mushroom. Gotta step on it.
Just like,
So you taste its body with your feet? Is that...
yeah, why not? Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Flip it and then stomp on it and then
Nice. It's always fit stuff with the Noki.
I'm gonna say that it tastes like wild boar.
Okay. I could get behind an orc tasting like wild boar. It's that tough meat.
Yeah, it's a lot of connective tissue, lot of just. It's all right. It's not great, but
Yeah, that's totally fair. So, with this crushed Orog body at your feet, and in fact under your feet, you kind of catch your metaphorical breath, Inoki, and feel this temporary power, this kind of dissipating, and you revert back to your normal size.
and color.
Whippoorwill and Aurora are going to take a back seat since they're not here right now, and they might appear later. We'll see if they can make it. So what would you two like to do with this body, or would you like to just keep carrying on?
I noticed that when we were up in the Griffin, or when I was up on the Griffin, I noticed that this character was loading the anti-friendship crossbow.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking maybe I'll go up to the top of the rock there to see if there's anything up there that it left. But I'll take the more boulder way, as seeing that I just fell down the other way.
Okay, All right, roll me 5d20 for acrobatics, but the
Look
DC
around.
the DC is going to be lower.
Okay. Yeah, I'm climbing up the more climbable way this time.
Yeah,
The way that Orc
the
came
path. All right.
The first one's
Loki
an
just stands
11.
there like this.
down. First one is an 11.
Okay.
Okay, this is good. The next one is a 14.
All right, you feel like you're doing pretty good. There's some loose rock, but so far so good. 20 feet up.
Next one is a 12.
Okay. Same as before, you're at the midway point.
Next one, this is where I failed before, but I take extra caution, looking alongside the cliff where I fell and shaking my head angrily. This one is a 22.
All right.
The
And
last one is a 23.
all right. So
I was gonna say you could cook us Euripides inspiration.
I don't know if she would like that. Okay, so you make it the last 30 feet up with ease and just graceful. You can see exactly where to place your feet, and you know what to watch out for on this cliff face after having fallen once so far. And you make it to the top, and you see that there is a little campsite set up, just very basic, very sparse, and it looks like it was just the one Orog, but go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Investigation +3. With a +3 on investigation, I got 5.
Okay, a 5. You see a medium-sized sack that just seems like it has straps made of rope. But inside of this sack, you find a couple hunks of tough dried meat, and you find a square of what looks to be glass, like stained glass. That base color is a smoky gray with a perfectly clear cutout in the shape of a crescent moon in the center of this.
And what kind of item is this again? I heard everything, but with the initial, what it was.
It is a palm-sized square of stained glass.
Okay. That looks intriguing, so I'm gonna pick that up and stuff that into one of my pockets. And then, how is the party doing on rations right now?
You have just, you've just supplied yourselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're
I'm gonna
ready.
dump out the meat from the bag and then take the bag and roll it up.
Okay, cool.
Keep the bag.
So make a note to tell Alora that Cerberdes has that glass as well as the rolled up extra sack for storage.
Okay, do it.
I'm gonna loot the body.
Okay, go for it.
What's on this guy? What does he got?
Roll me an investigation check.
Six.
Okay, and roll me a D100.
$42.
Okay, that's a really good number.
It's the answer to life, the universe, and everything.
Yeah, answer to the great question. Okay, so you find, let's see, 12 copper pieces. You find a kind of worn talisman of like feathers and carved wood, and there are 3 notches in it. And you find its great axe that it had swung at you with, as well as a javelin.
Look at what I have for. I'm gonna. I'm gonna take that javelin.
Okay.
Great axe doesn't do me a lot of good because I can't wield big stuff like that.
Yeah. No worries.
What do you do? Well, that's reasonable amount of damage. Ooh, yeah, thrown. I'll take that.
I love javelins. They're pretty handy. Okay.
And there's the comedic of what does it do? Oh, that. Yeah, I'm taking the copper. And the just feathered talisman you said?
Yeah.
Does it have like any what kind of feathers are they? Are they any particular bird or just last night's chicken?
Go ahead and give me a nature check.
Dirty 20.
Okay. So it seems like these are quail feathers, and then
Okay.
you see the biggest one of them is from a great horned owl.
Does it, as a druid, does this mean anything to me? Is it just like he's collecting the feathers of things he's killed, or is it that this is like it? Does it have anything magical about it?
Yeah, so you think that this is definitely some kind of symbol of like personal significance, but it's probably not magical,
Okay.
like as far as you're aware.
Okay. I will add it to my stuff.
Okay. Seripides, do you go back down to rejoin the group?
I know there was a crossbow up here, so I'm gonna look around the top to see if I can figure out where that went off to.
The crossbow had tumbled off the cliff and is
So
broken.
okay. I won't bother then. I'm just gonna take another quick look around the camp to see if I can learn anything about this creature, what he may have been up to on top of this cliff.
Okay. Well, with the 5 you had rolled,
Yeah.
you don't find very much. There's a lot of footprints around the campsite. You don't know if it was from other creatures or just this one walking around. It does seem like there's only a setup for one individual. So.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll head back down.
Okay, sounds good. I won't make you roll for it. We'll say that you get down without too much trouble. And it is probably about 10 or 11 in the morning at this point.
Yeah. I'll let Inoki know there was a small camp up there, but not much else.
Noki will nod and then basically say, "We should continue into the woods to look for Freya and Freyr. We have a lot of light yet today."
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan. I'll just carry Whip around, and you look, and Whip had turned into a little duckling and is, as usual, being carried around by Aurora. And you travel for another 2 hours. It's coming up on noonday, and you see the kind of like pale, cool light of the sun on this slightly overcast day is just kind of shining down on you from above. And it darkens as you approach this edge of the woods, and you see that there is a line all around it to the north and the south, made of small stones of varying sizes, but all kind of lined up one by one to make what's feasibly like a large ring around the forest.
Are these like in the landscape, these little mounds?
No, they're just like they had been placed. Like stones had been placed in an
You said
orderly
stones.
line.
I thought you said domes.
No, stones. Yeah, rocks.
Okay, so
Not the
they're
birds.
how large are these stones? Can we tell from the distance that we're at?
Well, you're getting pretty close, so you're probably like 60, 80 feet away, and they seem to vary from the size of a fist to like the size of a pumpkin. And pumpkin. My pumpkin's snoozling right now.
Okay, so they're not very big stones.
No, but they are all lined up in a very...
They're like in a circle, or
yeah, they
you get to
seem...
the woods?
Yeah, as far as you can see, it lines the edge of the forest, encompassing the trees behind it.
How far apart are the stones? Generally.
About 6 inches. So there's a lot of these.
That's very odd.
Do they have like any specific color to them, or are they just like they've been randomly picked?
What would you like to roll to try to gain some knowledge on this?
Perception?
Okay, go for it.
That's an 11.
Okay, it doesn't seem to have a meaningful pattern. Like, if there is a pattern, you can't figure out what it is.
Okay.
I'm gonna say to Anoki, I'm gonna say, I feel as if we're crossing over a boundary here. I don't like it.
Can I do I mean, obviously the forest is on the other side of the stones.
Mm-hmm.
Would you prefer, they're the same number. I'd like to know, like, is there, other than, at this boundary, other than the change from the foothills to the forest, is there something magical or, so either arcana or nature? For me, it's the same number, so it doesn't matter. Which would you prefer? You think I should be? I mean, I'm probably leaning more like, obviously there's a natural change that there's a forest there, so I'm leaning towards asking about arcana to see if I can roll to see if there's a change in magic between these places.
Sure. Okay. You can definitely roll for that.
Give me that's what does a 12 get me?
So a 12, you think it probably is also magical in some way, but you also remember from your time in Kervu that the elves of the Winter Glen Woods had closed off the woods from those who would normally pass through it, and said that it's too dangerous. and so this could be tied into that, but it, in addition to being like an actual physical visual of a boundary, you think that it is acting as a magical boundary of some kind as well.
Okay, so thinking about that, I pick up a small stone nearby, and I throw it through the stones that are there, like into the forest, to see if it's a barrier or if it's anything like that. If I throw something at it, does it bounce off, or does it get disintegrated, or does it cause a spell to go off?
Yeah, so you pass it through, and nothing seems to really happen. It just bounces across the ground on the other side.
I'm gonna walk up to it
Okay.
and got a squirrel to toss. I thought of that too. You're the best, Nano. I just have to say that. I want to kind of put my mushroomy paw up to like where the line would be.
Okay.
Do I feel anything?
Just where the vertical boundary is?
Yeah, where the vertical boundary is where the stones are. Do I feel anything?
Your
as
paw...
I get like
get close to it. Your palm tingles a little bit. The air at this boundary seems a little cooler.
I do one of these.
And it's cold. Like the parts of your hand that you've reached past the boundary, it feels cold.
Like painful cold?
No, not like icy, but just like if you walk into a very air-conditioned room, coming out of the hot summer air. Like it's not hot on the moonshays, especially not from the mountains, but it's like cool, like notably cool.
So it's like walking from like a fall afternoon gentle breeze into like winter.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
It's like walking from your unheated house into your refrigerator.
With all of these metaphors, I really hope you get that sense of what the temperature is. It's the real important things.
I'm just gonna walk through the stones and walk into the woods.
Okay, you feel a tingling sensation as you cross past the stones, and it does feel it feels like winter.
What
In the
what is the name of the
Winterland
people
woods.
we're looking for?
What?
What's the name of the things the two people we're looking for?
Freya and Freyr.
Yeah, Freya and Freyr.
So as Seripede steps over the rock ring, she's going to use thaumaturgy to whisper farther into the woods. We're coming, Freyr. And then notices the cold immediately and is disappointed. As she walks along, she's going to mention to Inoki, I knew we were going to come to this eventually, but I'm really still upset that we have to go into this cold forest.
So pretty on brand. She was disappointed with having to go into the cold mountain too. Nailed it. Okay.
Why couldn't they have picked a god that lived in a warmer area of these islands?
It's true.
Inoki
well, this is what happens first. Sorry to interrupt, but Serpide looks up and notices that she is alone. And so I will have you not roleplay Serpide anymore. So just hang tight.
Sounds good. Serpent has
Okay.
disappeared into the void.
Yeah,
Well, I
Inoki.
think that actually would still be on brand for Seripides. She would walk in and then complain to Inoki without even noticing that Inoki's not there anymore.
That's true.
Yep.
It's fun getting to play Serpent. I get to play it. I got to play a tall, sexy tiefling as opposed to a short, crazy rogue.
Yeah, halfling.
Short, crazy rogue halfling. It's
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
it's a
You're
big,
adorable.
big shift.
So Inoki, you turn around and you don't see any of your friends.
Everyone has their own forest.
Immediately, I kick on.
The song that is played in the happy place.
I kick on rapport spores. Any creature, any person with an intelligence of 2 or higher within a 20-foot space that isn't undead, constructs, or elementals. I see. I can like telepathically talk to them. Can I, even though I cannot see them, are they still there through telepathy?
Your friends are not, but your senses do touch on another unfamiliar mind.
Hello, friend.
No response. But you. Oh, did it
Wait, can
freeze? Oh, here we go. We're back. Maybe.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay. Yeah, we're back. We just froze for a second. Okay. So what are you saying?
So I say, I reach out and I say, hello, friend.
And there was no response.
Can I tell where this alien mind is?
Is that a feature of rapport spores, or is that just more flavor?
I'm asking, like, can I will let you adjudicate that. That's
Okay.
I'll read exactly what it says. You may, as an action, extend rapport spores in a 20-foot radius. These spores can go around corners and affect only creatures with an intelligence of 2 or higher that aren't undead, constructs, or elementals.
Right.
Affected creatures can communicate telepathically with one another while they are within 30 feet of each other.
Okay.
So it does not say that I can detect direction.
So you are uncertain and you're kind of looking around. You turn back around to face deeper into the woods, the direction you were originally facing. And as you look around behind you again, you just see more woods. You don't even see the foothills you just left from.
So the boundary is gone.
Yeah.
Does the woods that's in front of me now look like the woods as I entered them?
Yeah.
So it's okay. Okay. And I had an idea of the direction where I wanted to go in the woods.
Yes, and there does seem to be some kind of light trail in front of you, like an animal's footpath. But you know there is another intelligent mind around, but they did not reply.
You cut out there for just a short bit.
Oh, sorry. There is another intelligent mind in the woods nearby you, but it declined to respond.
Okay.
Please leave a message. We cannot answer your call right now.
So I will still use the rapport sport. Basically kicking out to rapport spores. It's like, I mean, you're no harm. Apparently I've lost my friends, and I'm looking for the gods Freya and Freyr, and I'm told they're here, and we have a message for them. I'm simply going to go in the direction I believe they might be in the woods here. I mean nobody any harm. And as a kicker, What do I got? I don't have anything fancy like Druidcraft that I could. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that, and I'm gonna start making my way down the trail.
Okay. So you wait a little bit, and then you hear a response, and it's very soft. And it says, "You're not lost. You're exactly where you should be." Your friends are not lost. They are exactly where they should be.
Thank you for letting me know. May I ask who you are?
I am just a wanderer, just looking for a little bit of entertainment. It's been a long time since someone has last crossed into my woods.
What sort of entertainment?
I suppose we will have to see.
And let's be clear, Inoki doesn't understand entertainment right yet.
I was about to say, I'm not sure. I was like, I wonder if Inoki knows what entertainment means.
So let's set the bar here for this, because this is gonna be funny. Like going to the bar and beginning a fight, and what everyone else in this group has found what they find to be entertainment. Inoki doesn't get it yet, because living in the Underdark is all about survival.
Yeah.
So playing a game probably wasn't high on the list of things that Inoki ever did.
Yeah.
Probably maybe the concept of someone toying with Inoki and its family might be a thing, but mostly it would not know what. Okay.
Yeah.
Inoki would probably equate it with, oh, you want to start a fight like or like Euripides does. You want to do some tinkering like Aurora does. You do whatever Whippoorwill does that he thinks is hilarious, probably swimming in the water as an otter. Sparks probably not sure what Sparks did for fun. Kind of forgot a lot of stuff.
Everything for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. The voice kind of laughs softly. And ahead of you, you see a split on the animal trail. There's one path that's a little bit more littered with brush and mud, and the other path seems more open and welcoming, but it is definitely a split.
Can I do a survival check to see what kind of critters have been going down these two paths?
Sure, go ahead.
13.
Okay. You see no prints of large animals yet. And the one that's more clear, you can see some probably fairly old marks of deer that had been moving through the area. On the other, you see a couple birds in the brush, some squirrels in the trees.
There's that squirrel you needed.
Yeah, the air here is still cold.
Is it getting colder, or is it staying at the same temperature?
It's staying at the same temperature for now.
Okay. Can I tell direction of these paths? So we came from the
southwest. Yeah.
And we were going towards the northeast-ish. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So we has a map.
Yeah, you did.
And in the Winter Glen Forest, which place were we? Did we say which place we wanted to go in Winter Glen?
You were headed towards the sorry, I don't have my map up. Orlander's Icy Copse.
Okay, so it's kind of okay. So I'm gonna retcon what I just said. We
Okay.
started in the south,
Yeah.
on the other side of the mountain from Cambro, and then we've been heading north. Which direction do these two paths go?
There is one that appears to be going north. That's the more open and welcoming of the two paths, and the brushy, crowded one goes east.
How long have I been walking for?
About 30 minutes.
Okay, so I'm not that far north yet. Well, magic, so who knows? I'm gonna take the east path.
Okay. So you begin the kind of arduous journey through this not very well kept path, having to kind of slow down a little bit to move stuff out of your way, but you stick to the trail.
So and as I do this, I kick on my shillelagh and basically put the scythe on the end of my walking staff and just start cleaning a path.
Okay.
Basically mowing the lawn, cleaning the path up because nobody else is cleaning the path.
Yeah, basically. Some squirrels watch curiously as you move past. One of them leans off the edge of a branch to yell at you as you walk too close to its tree.
I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals.
What do you think you're doing walking through here like that? Just moving stuff around? You don't even live here. Stay away from my nuts. These are my nuts. I've been working hard collecting them. You can't have them. Find them somewhere else. Get out of town.
You need to calm down, friend.
Don't tell me to calm down. I am calm.
Where does this path go? And then
Forwards. Obviously. Have you never walked down a path before?
Where does it end?
I don't know. I haven't walked down it. I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut.
Is this my triumph and is this gonna be my ongoing character? Is this gonna be what you're gonna make this?
What are you talking about?
That's fine. Inoki goes into its. Look. Pretty sure I got vittles. Yeah, I got snacks. Inoki goes into its pouches and goes through whatever it got from the dwarves, and I'm assuming that there's nuts and maybe some dried fruits in.
Oh yeah, you find one hefty hazelnut.
Okay, yeah, I'll reach out with that, and I'll say, "Are you gonna calm down? Because if you do, you could have this."
That seems kind of manipulative, but fine. And it scurries down the tree and reaches up. Well,
You're good? We're good? You're not gonna yell at me anymore?
no promises.
Let me ask you.
Are you gonna stay here? What?
No, I'm
What?
passing through. Have you seen anyone else walk down this path?
No, just you and your friend.
What friend?
That guy! Right behind you!
Inoki turns around and looks. Is there anybody there?
The squirrel
Yes.
grabs the nut and runs. No, I'm just kidding.
There's a step.
Oh no! Inoki's got a death grip on this thing. He doesn't
It
trust
does
his
have
squirrel.
its paws on it, and it's like pulling. It's not happening.
No, and so with strength of +2, Inoki does this, and the squirrel's just dangling.
It's like
And I
kicking at your fingers.
Oh yeah, and I just kind of grab him like this, and I turn. Is there anyone behind me?
Yes, about 20 feet away, a shadowy figure steps out from behind the trunk of one of these trees. And this figure appears to be a dark elf with bright white hair that's just kind of long and straight. It goes to about its waist. And atop of this person's head is a little, like, triangular hat with a feather coming out of it.
I
And
drop the squirrel, and I chuck the hazelnut off in the distance away to get him away.
the squirrel says, "Ah, how rude!"
Get away, quick! And I already have Shillelagh on the staff.
Okay.
So, and
The figure is not threatening.
no,
It's just
but
standing there.
I'm gonna kick on rapport spores, and I will say you're a long way from home, friend.
That's very interesting that you would make that assumption about me, but this is my home. Nice try. What are you doing in my home?
You doing in where?
In my home?
In your home.
Yes, the Winterglen Woods. This is the home of me and my people.
How is it how's the drow dressed?
Elegantly, but it has dusty boots.
Elegant for Underdark
For-
drow or surface elves?
It's closer to surface elves, and there's some color on it. It's mostly like a dark blue with some silver embroidery on it, and strapped to the elf's back is a longbow and a quiver of arrows.
Okay.
And he reaches his hand out as if to offer it to you. Says, "We're late for the party, but I'll bring you along, or you can continue to wander, but it'll be a long, long walk."
So everything you've described for me is exactly counter to what Inoki would know of an Underdark dark. Because just to start, the colors are wrong, the weaponry is wrong, and the fact that it reached out its hand to shake my hand that's not what you do in the Underdark. So, and that actually goes more toward Inoki maybe not trusting this creature, but not getting ready to kill it either. Inoki kind of takes a look around and then says, are my friends at the party?
Well, it's quite possible. I haven't come across them myself, and as I have not gotten to the party yet, I'm not sure.
Who else might be at this party?
My family, probably some friends from the Feywilds just dropping in. But it is.
And who are you? I am Inoki Ballet.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Anoki Ballet. I am Duria.
Can you spell that in chat when you get a chance?
Yeah.
Yeah. And probably at that point, this is male, female?
This
they,
is
them?
it looks like a guy.
Okay.
Yeah, he has feminine features, but kind of a low baritone voice that Michaela can't do.
You should ask, do you know anything about these woods?
So I think that Inoki kind of taking another look around. Is the squirrel still around, or did it take off?
The squirrel took off in pursuit of the hazelnut.
I didn't throw it that far. It was like 5-6 feet away.
For a squirrel, that's many foot lengths. It's a lot of effort you have asked the squirrel to do.
Come back to haunt me. I know it. God damn it. All right. I will take Duria's.
I kind of bows over it and says, "Come along. Let's go join the feast." And you turn back to the path in front of you, and it no longer seems so cramped and unwieldy, but it's a cobblestone paved path that begins about a foot away from you. And Duria starts to walk down it.
All right, I'm gonna kick off Shillelagh, so just let it put the blade away, so I can look slightly more civilized. Because that's one thing Inoki has learned, that walking around with a big blade all the time is kind of shifty. Not a lot of people appreciate it, so Inoki will just walk with the staff.
All right, that's good.
How long has your family lived here?
Many years have my family inhabited the Winterglen Woods, tended to it, maintained it. We protect it from the things that seek to destroy our home. We used to have a reach over much of the Winterglen Woods as well as the Moonshae Isles, but these years have been harsh, and we have had to give up land as new people and creatures come to inhabit it, as we once did it ourselves long ago.
Which is worse, the people or the creatures?
It depends.
That's Inoki attempting a joke.
Sometimes they are both people and creatures. And he says, "Bye, Greg."
Okay.
Whoa.
He doesn't. I don't know what happened.
We'll see if he rejoins.
Yeah. Okay, sometimes people and creatures.
Yeah, sometimes people and creatures are also both of these things. So, so he leads you along a little bit longer, and up ahead, the end of the path is bright, almost white, and you step out into a kind of snowy meadow where there are many figures dancing along to the sound of reed pipes that have become clear as you approached.
Mm-hmm.
And that is where we will take a break. Welcome back, Greg.
Yay!
Sorry, it's been so long I forgot how to reconnect after you disconnect.
It's okay. We're gonna take a little break here for a moment, and then when we return, we will find out what Sparks has been up to.
Yay!
Okay.
Let me see here. Glasses. You rascals. Where have you gone? Ah, right. I fell asleep again. Whew, what a relief. Um, Time for lunch.
And we're back from our commercial break. Hello, everybody. This is Celtic Not, and it is I, DM Michaela, playing Dungeons & Dragons with all the same two people who were here before.
All two of us.
Yes. So, Sparks. You are having a delicious drink with your friend, Juria. And he's telling you all about how... Hi, Pumpkin. Sorry. It surprised me. I was like, what's he breaking? Nothing. He's just scratching his scratching post. Okay. So, Juria is telling you all about how he is going to introduce you to his friends. I mean, you guys have gone on this long walk through different mountainsides and fields, and he's shown you all these super cool things, and he's been like super cool about it, and you've just had such a nice time. And so this afternoon, in a sea of endless afternoons, you are kind of thinking about where things have left off and how you came to be here. You don't know how long you've been here, but it seems like it's been a while. If Sparks was on vacation for a while, what would he look like?
It really depends on who's been looking after Sparks or if he's been looking after himself, because if he's been looking after himself, he tends to get pretty unkept.
You've had places to wash, food to eat, and plenty of that stuff. So it's like basically an all expenses paid trip to Ireland.
So this has been a happier little excursion for me. So I'm probably pretty plump and happy, pretty easygoing. Sounds like I've been on vacation, pretty much.
Yeah, you have been.
I probably
haven't
look
done
really
much work
healthy.
at all. Yeah, you're not so sallow. Got rosy cheeks. Yeah, and your skin is like got that dewy glow, like you've been moisturizing, staying hydrated,
Properly fed.
fed. Speaking of which, I think Pumpkin wants some food, so I might have to step away for a second.
Properly fed for a halfling is a lot of food.
I know, I'm a robust, happy halfling now.
Because you got breakfast, you got second breakfast, you got brunch, you got 11sies, you got lunch. You got to go through all of it.
It's pretty good. You haven't been very tired, but you've gotten to pretty much just nap wherever and do whatever you want to do. So
this is the life.
Yeah.
And I've got like a first friend guy who's having good times with.
Yeah, and he's just there to chat and wander around. Sometimes he disappears for a while, but it's not very worrying. You're wandering around these woods. I found it to be very pleasant. A little cold, a little bit cool. Yeah. But you've gotten used to it.
Okay, maybe I have adopted more fluffy clothing. So now I'm a little happy, plump bundle of well-fedness.
Okay, sounds good. What does it look like? You got another like cable knit sweater.
Yeah, like a big like wool pullover thing kind of wrapped around me. My big hat is there, but it's now, the big hat is now not like let out. It's kind of rolled up now on the sides and stuff.
Okay.
So
it kind of vaguely matches Juria's little pointed triangular feather
Yeah, maybe,
hat.
maybe I've done that. Like I've tried to make my own, so it's just like it's like the triangular folded hat, but it's huge compared to his.
Yeah, it
And
still kind of flops over your
I have like
eyes.
a chicken drum sticking out of the top of it instead of a feather.
Okay,
It's
so
like
you got rid of your
leftover
feathers?
snacks.
Because I thought you had
Wait,
2
did I have
feathers.
feathers?
Yeah,
Oh, when did I get those? I know I got them from somewhere.
I think that was
Did I
part of
get
your
them from the
original
bird?
design.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe the feathers are still up there, but there's a chicken drum in my hat too. It's my snack.
Okay. That's so gross. But this is Dungeons and Dragons, so you can totally do that.
It's very Homer Simpson.
Yeah.
It's got a drumstick. Just boom! Hey, look at that!
Yeah. Wait, was this who you designed Sparks to be the whole time?
Forgets a lot of stuff. Not well kept.
Old
Just
chubby.
take Homer Simpson and squish him down to be 3 feet tall.
A
You did
halfling
say-
Homer Simpson.
Yellowish skin.
It's true.
How many fingers do you have?
Okay, I think I gotta. I'll be right back. Yeah.
We'll entertain ourselves and everybody else. You're a halfling Homer Simpson. Why would you do that?
I'm halfling Simpsons.
The Simpsons.
Maybe I'll be Homer Simpson's halfling when I'm older or something. 'Cause I don't know if I'm really that old yet.
That's funny. So, I'm gonna ask you, how did you get abandoned? How'd you end up there?
What's the bird that I left with?
Beltol.
Beltol was not very interested in taking care of me and hanging out. She kind of had other stuff she wanted to do. So I kind of wandered around until I found this guy. We didn't make a good match that well.
No, I imagine not.
Yeah, especially since Beltol tried to kill you.
What? Oh, right. She wanted to lose like my time or something.
Yeah. You know Inoki doesn't abide to that. You are not to be collected yet. Okay.
So where are we at now? We have redescribed the vacationing.
Yeah, so
Well-
you've just been having a drink. You are, you've started out in this part of your story, and just kind of a real big house in this dining room. It's kind of solitary in the woods. It's not part of a town. It's just a place Duria said that you guys could hang out for a while. And Duria sets down his drink and says, "Tomorrow is the autumn festival, and I think it would be a great opportunity to introduce you to many of the new people. Hopefully you can also become your friends. I think they will be very entertained by you."
As I kind of stop from my drinking, go. Well, if they're anything like you, my friend, I'm sure we'll get along just fine. And there's gonna be lots of food, right?
Oh, plenty of food.
Oh, I am really looking forward to this. This sounds like a good festival. I love festivals, actually.
I know you do, my good friend. I know you do. No.
In fact, I even worked for traveling festival type people
Oh, you
on
did?
multiple occasions. Yes, I've
What
been
was that
behind the
like?
scenes.
Really?
It was yeah, it was okay. It's funner when you get to not work and be there, but it's a
Yeah,
fun
oh,
work.
you don't have to work at all. This is just for your enjoyment. And he says, now, uh, let's just settle in for a night's rest. You can use the room here. I am going to go meet some people, and tomorrow I'll meet you there at the festival clearing. And you don't have to worry about where to go, just go straight, no matter what lies before you. Just keep walking straight, in a straight line.
I do that anyway, usually.
Ah,
I
you're
find
the
the best
best.
way to get where you're going is to walk away from where you've been.
Nah, true Sparks wisdom right there. All right, well, enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you at the party tomorrow. Oh, I have laid out a wonderful new pair of shoes for you, should you wish to wear them, and they'll just be set by the door. I ordered them, actually, for this
Ooh.
occasion.
Fabulous. Gonna go inspect these shoes.
They have little bells hanging off the side, and they're made of this like shiny, like red material, and they are still like fold over traveler's boots, but they're real nice, very clean. The stitching is very fine on them.
In my harsher travels, I would never gravitate towards these as they totally blow my stealth option. But right now, that's very far from my mind. So I'm like, ooh, shiny.
It says, these have an enchantment that I think you will like very much. And if you give me a moment, I will pull it up.
Enchantment. Now I'm super excited.
Of course,
He's gonna
my
sleep
dear.
in these.
Magic toys.
Magic.
Or as we pronounce it sometime, magic.
Okay. So, these are boots of elven kind. While you wear these boots, your steps make no sound, regardless of the surface you're moving across. You also have advantage on dexterity stealth checks that rely on moving silently.
Damn, that goes with my build. Like, my stats were already super crazy high for that kind of stuff. Now I'll be invincible in stealth. That's so weird that they're bright red and jingly though, but they don't make any noise.
Mm-hmm.
So what would I know by like? So I'm excited that they're enchanted,
Yeah.
and so I'm just gonna be like, so what do they do as I'm slipping them on?
Sometimes the best disguises look quite ostentatious, and I thought that this would be funny. This is a joke, right? This is what you would call it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
I start walking around the room, and then I'm noticing I can't hear my own footsteps walking. I'm like, this is different, but I can do this. I like it. No sound.
Yeah, there isn't it funny? There's bells on them, but there's no sound. It's great. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna get going, but enjoy. Be careful and don't leave the house while it's dark.
Okay, at this point, I'm jumping up as high as I can and landing on the ground to see if there's really no sound ever.
There's no sound. Yeah. And he says, "All right, ta." And Inoki,
Hi.
you walk out into the clearing that we had left you in before our commercial break. And as your vision adjusts to the world around you, you see amongst the elven dancers a couple fauns. You even see a centaur. You see a familiar face. It's Sparks dancing around in this circle of guests at this party. And he has a beaming smile across his face. Yes, Sparks.
Okay.
Roll me
I
a
assume making lots
perception.
of noise.
Oh yeah,
You want me? Am I rolling perception or is Sparks rolling perception?
Sparks is rolling perception.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking to Doc. I have a perception 17.
17. Okay, so as you enter into a new twirl and you're spinning around, kicking your feet out in front of you, admiring your fancy new boots, you look up over your boots and you see your friend Duria.
But no Inoki.
You also see a figure behind Duria that looks like a large mushroom, but you've never seen one of these before.
I've also been. Wait, what?
I knew it. I was wondering how she was gonna do this.
For some reason, my camera's on focus. There we go.
It's okay.
Okay, so I would see this giant mushroom.
Yeah,
And,
just following behind your friend, and you see Duria kind of
Do I see it
welcoming.
moving?
Yeah, it's very tall, about 7 feet tall, red capped, and it kind of looks around. It's walking like a humanoid.
So as I'm dancing, I spin around and see this, and I'm doing this little jig thing, kicking out my feet, and I in my shock at this giant moving mushroom, I lose my footing, hit the ground, and spray my drink that I had in one hand. So I'm like, whoa,
And it
whoa,
spills, and the drow dancing around you just kind of lightly step over your fallen body. Not even a tripping hazard.
And Toima Barrel Cracker, who's in the corner of
No.
this party, is saying, "Drink for spilling."
I'm gonna get up off the ground and pick my drink up and go. Durin, what is that?
Oh, this is a McConnell. I'm sorry, I never asked your name.
No, we introduced each
Oh,
other.
okay, I didn't remember if I had asked Inoki their name.
Inoki bowed and introduced before he
Okay.
took his hand.
Okay, gotcha. This is right now. I remember. This is Inoki Ballet, and they're just traveling through these lands, and I have invited them to our festival today.
Oh,
Yeah.
What is
Also, it's not. It's. I don't know if that's a very polite question to ask.
What did he say? I didn't hear him.
What do you eat?
That's a very good question, Sparks. Do you not remember me?
Oh, you know Sparks. That's really interesting.
We have met, and I actually say this just to Duria first. We have met, but I know that he has some issues. And Inoki's got a wisdom of +4, so he would remember that. It would remember that.
Yeah.
That Sparks wasn't all there upstairs. So this is not a terrible I'm like. So I say to Duria, yeah, we've met before, but I am not surprised that he doesn't remember me now.
it's a small world out there. Maybe you can catch up or something. I don't know. I would not worry about it too much and just enjoy the festivities. There's food over there at the table, and in a little bit while, we will have a speech given to us, and hopefully, the guests of honor will arrive.
As they're saying this, I'm walking up to Anoki, and I'm just walking like when someone's walking and they don't realize there's a screen door, and I just bump right into Anoki, and I'm like, oh, he is actually there. Sometimes I see things, and if I just
you do.
tell myself that they're not there, they just not there anymore. But it is really there. And I touch it again, Anoki.
And I kind of do the hand out thing, but at Sparks' level.
My side effect for the day is hallucinations.
Okay.
So that's probably not the first weird thing I've seen today.
Yeah, you see there is like a little soot spray sitting on Duria's shoulder.
And behind me, you see an entire myconid grove.
Like the sprites from the little bouncy ones in the caves.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it looks like it's just hanging out on his shoulder. Duria walks past and says, "Well, enjoy. I am going to go pay my respects to the other guests, esteemed guests in this area. I'll keep an eye out for you, though. If you have any questions, just come find me."
I actually asked Duria, I said, have you seen... I mean, how did you come upon me?
Well, I had business out in the woods and looked upon the boundary in an area nearby me at that moment. I mean, it does move. Of course it does. You know how the Feywilds are. But, yeah, nothing too oblivious. It's just good timing.
Did you sense any others?
No.
Okay. Because I came in with several others that are wandering around out there.
Well, if they are lost, then they will have to find their way. Because being lost does you no good out here.
Understood.
Yes. Well.
Is there a way for me to find them from here? Or how do you navigate these woods?
We have paths made for our people, tricks. When sometimes the woods shift one way or another, we understand the rhythm of it. And if we get lost, we just pray that one of the great cats would come find us.
Great cats?
Yes, of course. Freya's.
Okay. Interesting.
Yes, she is one of the esteemed guests we're hoping to see tonight, but it really is not something that is so set in stone.
The cat's causing shit over there.
It's just sound effects.
Another one of the great cats.
Yes, the greatest cat of them all.
Alright, so I will let Duria, because he was so kind to get me here. I will let him, I mean, it's his party. I understand that. I understand enough that it's like, well, I could have just been wandering around the woods forever without knowing to contact anybody. But he found me, so I'm going to be grateful about that right now.
He seems pretty nice.
Yeah. And he found Sparks, who again I am unsurprised doesn't remember me. And I'm going to turn to Sparks and say, kick on the rapport spores again, just because I'm sure they've run out at some point, and just kind of give him a once over. And as you described earlier, he is much hale and healthier than when I knew him.
Oh yeah. He's got some meat on his bones.
How long have you been here?
I don't know, maybe 2 weeks, a couple months.
Okay. Are you still wondering whether I'm real or not?
No, I'm pretty sure you're there.
Okay.
So you said we've met before? Because
Yes.
I don't remember Jack Mushroom thing.
Do you remember a red tiefling?
I'm not sure what a red tea thing is.
Do you remember an elf woman a Ladrin woman who is multicolored and has a bunch of mechanical inventions around her?
No, but I mean, I wish I remembered an elf woman. I don't remember any elf women. I'm sorry, unfortunately.
And so then you don't remember? Do you remember any Kenku? Birds, raven kind of creatures that are full humanoid side.
I remember Bird. I was with a bird before I was here. Bird wasn't very nice though.
No.
I think I was supposed to be like a snack or some part of a sacrifice, something like that.
A snacrifice, if you will.
Remember that inspiration?
Do I remember anything from the time when I was hanging out with the party before?
You remember traveling to all of those places, but you only remember being with Beltol.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, the bird, I did travel with the bird a bit.
Yeah, you got all the way from central Munche Isles and up to Carvu in the woods beyond.
Yeah, we did some decent traveling together, Bird and me, at Kenku and me. But
it's a great TV series, My Kenku and Me.
Yeah. Why do you ask?
Well, for up until the point where we got to Carvu, you were with us. I was with you, as were the others that I mentioned.
This doesn't surprise me that much, honestly. I often forget parts of my past.
I am not surprised that you don't remember us. You seem to have many issues. Is there a way I can, through my powers and abilities and spells, I can give him some of these memories back? Cure wounds? Is this like a wound in the brain that I can like fix through cure wounds?
Cure wounds will help with physical wounds, but if it's a mental thing, you've healed Sparks in the past, but it's never messed with his mind. Like, it's never made any adjustments there.
It's never unscrambled.
It's never made an adjustment. Can I? No. So the only other one that I was to do I don't have anything that does psychic damage, so that's not gonna work. And I don't think I have anything that does lightning damage. Can I concuss him with a thunder wave? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna deal with this as it is right now and just talk to him and kind of figure out what's going on here and maybe join him as he gets refreshments because he's got to keep up his halfling stamina. And I'm just gonna listen to what he has to say to learn what I can so I can understand what's happened, and maybe with his other mental faculties he may remember me at some point, or I may end up taking a spell that allows me to fix his brain a little bit so he remembers us tomorrow.
Okay.
I don't know.
Just tell me what the solution is that you come upon trying.
Okay.
Like, what is it that you're going to try to do to achieve that outcome?
To try and fix his brain?
Yeah. In the way that you're talking about.
Right now, I don't have anything. Right now, I'm wait and see because I know that he changes with the winds.
Yeah.
So it's like tomorrow he might remember me, because I remember there were days he woke up. He's like, "Who are all of you?" Oh, okay. And we're not adversaries right now, so it's not like anything's bad happening. And Noki would probably just accept this and be like, "Uh huh."
Yeah.
Just more surface weirdness.
Yeah. Makes sense.
While Durin is paying his respects to the guests, I'm gonna pay my respects to some guests too. And I start heading towards where they're giving out food.
Okay. Yeah, there's a table. There are a pair of drow filling up their plates with little food that's you can find on toothpicks, little bite-sized pieces of party food, and it seems like it's a vegetarian table setting.
So I'm going to, as I'm walking towards the food, I'm going to kind of mumble to myself and be kind of, I'm going to find out what this thing eats. And so I come up to the table and I look around and I'm thinking, mushroom man, what does a mushroom man do? What kind of things do I see on the table that's vegetarian?
Yeah, so there's some little little tiny knot buns, like garlic knots. You find some stuffed peppers. There's little fruit skewers. Yeah, vegetarian.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's probably some cheeses, some.
So I get like
boiled
a
eggs.
sampler plate together and head back towards Inoki, and I'm like, And so I'm like, I hold up a piece of stinky cheese to him, and like, does this smell good?
And Inoki says, "I don't know what smell is." And looks at it, and because it's cheese, it's mold, so it's a form of a cousin. So it looks at it, but again, it's mold, so it's breaking down. And Inoki looks at it, looks at Sparks, puts it on the ground, and you're thinking at first that it's like, oh, he's throwing it away, but I put my foot on it, and I would assume that Sparks would get down and look, and you can actually see the cheese being absorbed up into the foot.
I'm gonna be like, damn, that's how he does it.
And it looks. You know how when you put cheese on a griddle and it starts to melt out? That's like from the ground. Like, let's say it's a block of cheese and you put it on the ground and Sparks put its foot on it, or not Sparks, but Inoki put his foot on it. It melts up into Inoki's foot.
Okay. So then I'm gonna take some like leafy greens that were on the table as well, some vegetables, and I'll put them on the ground. Be like, those two.
So
do those.
Okay. So it's very much like putting your toes in the pool. Inoki puts its toes on the leafy greens and it's like it steps back and most of the greens are still there.
So I'm like, well, that did work. So then I'm gonna put some fruit on the ground. And you're like, fruit? Try that one.
And Inoki will basically what happens on this one is the fruit, like, foot on the fruit. Are you down looking at it?
Mm-hmm.
So what happens is the foot kind of suctions around the fruit and then releases it. And the fruit looks cleaner than when you put it down. Because what Inoki actually got was all of the yeasts and all of the little, like, microbiome stuff that was on the fruit. Like, if you leave fruit out, it always gathers stuff. It's like the yeast that'll turn it into alcohol eventually. Well, Inoki, that's what Inoki ate. So the fruit looks pristine at this point.
So now that I'm looking at what you eat and what you didn't eat, I'm thinking, cheese, yes, no, it's not. I'll be right back. And I take off and I go find a garbage barrel around the corner where people are throwing stuff. So I start digging through the garbage barrel. I get down and I find some rotting like vegetables and stuff. I pull those out and I look at people like, this is normal. And I come back to it.
What? Child, why are you digging through the trash? Whose
giving
are
you
you?
She's giving you the Stardew Valley reply.
Um,
You dig through the garbage cans.
Hashtag mine.
No, really though, you are a very strange looking child, but whose are you?
I am not a child. I am the one and only Sparks, who has traveled from many lands, far away and otherwise, and landed here. And I must say that this is a great space you have here.
With that one handful of
Garbage. Hang on, I'll be right back. Not to feed.
I think Inoki would have followed you at this point.
She looks very perturbed and looks over to her partner, and she is also like, Joe, it's not mine.
It's not my kid.
I'm gonna be like, look, and I hold out the kind of garbage vegetables to Inoki.
And Inoki looks at it and is just like, ooh, and immediately takes it and puts it on the ground and just stands on it. And
I'm like, did he move then?
And you literally see the feet kind of ruffle almost like a dress. Just and it's just gone.
I'm like, look, he likes it. Like, that's his thing.
As you're celebrating and kind of shaking some of the garbage off your hand, you can look back up towards that corner where the garbage barrel was. Excuse me. Cut the yawns. And you see that Duria has walked over and is kind of making placating gestures to the two drow women standing by this area, and they just kind of shake their heads and walk across the meadow to socialize with someone else. And
I see dirt and I'm like, oops, and I run over and put the garbage that was less rotting on the top back into the can. I'm like, yeah, that I was gonna clean that up. I found out what it eats though. It likes rotting stuff.
So
Spugs, you're so funny.
So Inoki will actually take one of its feet and just kind of push it forward and then kind of say, put your hand against it.
To Sparks or Durian?
To Sparks.
I knew you
Okay.
were gonna do this. So gross.
And Inoki just kind of eats all the rest of the garbage that's on your hands, and it's clean, like when a dog licks your face is clean. It feels really weird. There's no like the microbiome is gone because Inoki consumed it all. But like you just have that. It feels weird.
I'm gonna pull my hand back and be like, and I look at my other hand and they're like different colors, and I'm like,
Yeah. So the one hand that you just pulled away looks clean. So if you want to take the other hand and put it on there too.
Yeah, I'm sitting there contrasting my hands now. Dude, okay, do this one too, I guess.
Nano hates this.
You are finishing cleaning up your hands and feet. You savages. And
Just his hands. My feet are dirty. They're always dirty.
yeah.
Yeah.
You are getting to a state where it is acceptable to you. And as you do so, oh my gosh, I can't stop yawning. You notice that the center of the clearing is starting to disperse and people are moving around to the edges. And you see the center kind of raise a flag up and set it on the ground, and some ice kind of forms around the base of it to hold it in place. And on this flag you see a depiction that looks like shards of stained glass printed onto this white flag in the shape of a dark crescent moon. And it raises a curled horn and blows into a low kind of bass bellow from the horn. Just kind of fills the meadow and echoes. And you all kind of pause and the clearing goes quiet. And you see a number of young drow, and both boys and girls. It's a little bit hard to discern between the two sometimes. They walk out into the clearing and they are carrying different scarves and they begin to do a dance. And they shift around this meadow and weave in and out, and the dancing carries on for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes now, and with a flourish they kind of let their scarves drift in the air and they all bow down to the ground, and you can see a field of colored scarves echoing the pattern depicted on this flag. And the centaur says, "Honored Freya, we ask that you grace us with your presence as we seek advice on the current affairs of the Winterglen Woods. Please join us this day in peace and harmony and guide us in these cold times." And then you wait. And the waiting becomes a little bit uncomfortable. Sparks, you're definitely feeling this. The people have been quiet and still, and it feels like it's been hours, but it's probably only been a couple minutes, but you're just getting a little tired of sitting still waiting. And you kind of look up to Duria and he sees you fidgeting. He's like, "It's okay, just wait a little bit longer. Maybe this time she will arrive. And I would like you both to roll me a d20.
Nine.
Okay, and Greg?
Oh, sorry, I forgot to push the dot. 10.
10. Okay, cool. So, let me roll just one more. Okay, you wait another minute, another 2 minutes, and then you hear a rustling coming from the woods, and you feel icy air sweep over the meadow, and you hear some murmurs from the elves in the field with you, and the centaur kind of steps down from the center of this clearing and waits around the edges of it with everyone else. And from out of this wood comes a large boar. And this boar is pure white with red-tipped ears. And from behind the boar, you start to see a lot of cats just kind of climbing down from the trees and filling the meadow. They go up and they nuzzle against guests at this festival, and they go nibble at the hands of children and weave in between your legs. Anoki.
So they're like regular sized cats.
Yeah, regular sized cats. And then from behind the boar, which is now kind of knelt down next to this front speaking area, you see 2 large glowing orbs and the slightly shadowy trees behind it. The pupils slitted and feline. And from out of the woods steps first 1 and then 2 giant cats, pulling a chariot. The top of which is a woman. And everyone in the clearing kneels down and bows low to the ground. And Duria looks up at you two and says, "Quick, please."
Noki's already kneeling. And I don't know that you could tell if Sparks was kneeling if he wasn't.
I was about to say,
He goes from here to here.
Sparks doesn't even have to kneel. He can just bow and it's the same height as everybody else.
And
Yeah.
a cat kind of tickles your nose with its tail as you bow down, Sparks. And go ahead.
Do any of the cats come by Anoki?
Oh yeah, they've been weaving in between your legs.
I will attempt to pick one of them up.
You can. It's
Okay.
very friendly.
Okay, and I will just start. And no, like this is one of those weird things that Anoki's never done. Just
Just petting a cat.
closest thing Anoki's had to a cat is a displacer beast. So it realizes that it's not a displacer beast and that it's friendly and picks it up and is just like, hey, no. And I'm going to kick on Speak with Animals to actually ask the cat how it's doing.
The cat just purrs. It's doing quite well. Not quite up for a chat. Just came with the lady.
Is it actually a cat or is it a... Is it actually an animal or is it a...
Seems to be an actual cat. Like a normal house
I asked
cat.
because you can have a fey creature that is not an animal technically and I can't speak to it.
Yeah. Nope. You're totally right. The chariot stops and the woman steps down from the right side of it and starts to slowly walk around, kind of pets one of the giant cats in long strokes as she walks past, giving a little chin scritch, and she comes to stand next to her boar and just kind of leans an arm on it. And she says, "Hello, family. It's been a while. I'm glad that you called on me this day, though we have much to discuss. But first, I believe the border has been crossed. Is that right? I thought that I made it clear that you were all to keep the border closed." And the centaur bows a little bit farther and it's, "My apologies, lady. It's been hard to guard all the edges and our forces have been divided, but we did find that 3 had crossed over and they're currently held in custody. We shall lend that to your discernment later." She says, "Good. That's good. And I see 2 new faces here. I haven't recognized them. Julia, do you care to explain?" And you see people giving Julia some odd glances and kind of like, again, like, really? And Julia stands up and gestures to the 2 of you and says, "Oh, these are just some little projects that I've been working on. They're harmless and I can vouch for them. They will cause you no trouble. I mean, this is Sparks and this is Inoki Bullet. And Sparks has been my companion for about 2 years now, actually." She says, "Well, it has been a good 10 years since I checked on this last, so I believe you. We'll talk about it more in depth later, but for now, let's discuss business." And that is where we will end our session tonight. So we'll take a little break and then we'll come back for table talk in just a couple minutes.
Yay!
Yay!
Ooh, got all sorts of new things happening. We're all excited. For anyone who wants to take off before table talk, we are, as you can see, streaming at a new time. It's going to be Saturdays, starting at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern, and Catterday, yes.
That's why we got all the cats in the game.
Freya Friday and Freya Catterday. Yeah, so we will return, but yes, you can catch us in 2 more weeks at this new time, and if you're interested in seeing the other streams that we do here on this channel, you can turn on notifications, just follow and change that setting. But thank you for watching, and we will return very shortly.
Don't go nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see here. Glasses. You rascals. Where have you gone? Ah, right. I fell asleep again. Whew, what a relief. Time for lunch.
Alright, and we're back. Hello, everybody. We're here to have some table talk. If you have questions, drop them in the Twitch chat, and we will look at them and answer them.
They're over there.
Hello, Nano. Firstly, gentlemen, any MVPs for this game?
I know.
Yes.
The squirrel.
What do you want?
That was just my favorite.
I
Just
request.
a little shitty squirrel.
Here's my request. If I'm going to have a truth in this game, I request that, and if also the other druid is going to have a truth in this game, I request that they be different.
If there's what? Sorry.
If I have a small creature that's going to irritate the shit out of me in this game, and Whippoorwill is going to have a small creature that's going to irritate the shit out of him in this game, I request that they be different animals.
Different ones.
Yes.
Okay.
And even better, because they always come in pairs, the one that irritates me is the one that doesn't bother him, and the one that irritates him is the one that doesn't bother me.
Nice.
Because that's the funniest way to do it.
That is pretty good. I don't know if I'm gonna have to think about how I could actually find something annoying enough to annoy Cal.
My God.
Because he'd probably just roll with it. You know he would. Nano says, "Hi, first-time viewer here with a question for Anoki. What is it like walking on your mouth always?"
Depends on where I'm walking. Sometimes it's delicious. Other times, like when we walked into the bathhouse and I'm tasting the soaps and all of the, like, oh yeah, see, Sparks gets it. It's like licking a bar of soap. It's just, no. Well, like, there's all, yeah.
Imagine walking. Yeah, no.
Anoki will walk anywhere except a bathhouse, apparently.
Well, so far that we know.
Yeah, that's true.
But you got to think, it's like Inoki's looking for rot and decay, and those are the things that are delicious to Inoki. So the cheese was good. The leafy greens weren't rotten enough yet, so it was just like, it doesn't really taste like anything. It's it's food's food.
It's just mediocre.
Even for Inoki.
That's so funny.
Like the leafy greens would go into a bunny or something, and then when that bunny dies, Inoki would eat that.
Oh my gosh.
It decayed enough, and it was just yeah. So it's food. It's food's food, even for Inoki.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
You're a mutitarian, either way, or a decayitarian.
A rotitarian. I'm a Rotarian. No.
Nana wants to know if we're gonna use a squirrel trap bag too.
Yeah, a bag of squirrels to test traps. I saw that nod.
Does shoes help? Because sneaker fungus might be a boon.
Oh man.
Detravore? Ooh. And you even worked vor into it, so that's funnier.
It's pretty good.
We'll workshop it. We'll workshop it. Yeah. Take notes, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll figure out what kind of, because there's got to be a word for it.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. We'll find it. Well, there's like scavengers for like the crustaceans that live on the ocean floor and just eat debris and stuff.
Like scavengers is one.
But there's gotta be like a scientific term for it. Where's Rochelle or Rachel, the phytologist? Drunk Fido?
Yeah, that's who I was gonna ask. Yeah. Actually,
if anyone knows, it's gotta be that person.
The Myconid Alliance.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, and
it's hilarious that like I'll like send a group tweet to all of them. Mm-hmm. It's like Drunk Fido, Hannah Mayhem. Who, if you've ever seen her photograph of mushrooms on Twitter or Instagram photo. Or if you
They're
haven't,
good.
you need to go look because she takes gorgeous pictures.
Yeah, it's really good. I do enjoy it.
There's another. I have to look up all the names. I
Yeah.
should throw them in a tweet somewhere and just be like, here, these are the people I talked to about mushrooms.
Yeah, make it a follower Friday thing or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. I have a question for Greg. So, how does it feel to be playing Sparks again?
It's kind of weird, just because the setting we're coming back to it, and I don't know, having the first session coming back as Sparks for a while, but not having anybody really in the party for most of it except for Doctor has been kind of weird.
Yeah.
Especially since we picked Doctor up along the way after the fact.
Yeah, so it wasn't like the technical, like, original tavern party, even though it was like an episode later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally get
very
that.
different.
Yeah,
It's almost like we
Sparks has
have
been
a
like,
little sideshow episode right here.
well, yeah, that is kind of what I had to do. I did anticipate having everybody tonight. So stuff happens though, and it's totally okay. And we will figure it out and pick up, I hope, with like 4 players next week. 4 or 5. So
I'm excited. Glad to be back.
Next
or
week
not
or
next
2
week,
weeks?
though, in 2 weeks. Yeah, next
I'm
game.
playing every week now.
Not yet. Yeah.
So the next game is on the 24th.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Which is actually really convenient because the weekend after is PAX West.
Yes.
So,
But
yeah.
the 24th is also my birthday.
Oh, it's on your birthday! Are you gonna be, do you have plans already for the 24th?
No.
Okay.
No.
We will
Usually my
do something
birthday,
real fun.
I do nothing on my birthday, but this is okay.
Well, everybody, you heard it here. Bring your party hats and some cake, and we're gonna have a birthday party. Woo! I'll see if I can buy some little kazoo thingies. Party poppers.
Happy Chad Day.
Happy Chad Day.
Yeah, it's funny. By
Yeah.
the way, Nano did send me the link to the definition of detriment, and that is what a mushroom is. Also detrophages, detritus feeders, detritus eaters.
Ooh, Detrophage sounds like a D&D thing.
Yeah, it sounds like
it
a
would
monster.
be you if you were the mage class. Detrophage.
No, that's what I become when I get my warlock levels.
There you go.
But are heterotrophs that obtain nutrients by consuming detritus, decomposing plant and animal parts, as well as feces. Which that was perfect that she sneezed when I said that last word. Oh,
Well,
yeah, this is
I
awesome.
only sneezed for you. That's awesome. I thought you were just making words up there, Nano. You're smart.
She's a real nurse, so she knows these things.
Yeah. You're a genius, Nano Rose. You know it. So
she shot me the link in Twitter, and I'm like, yay! You are now part of the My Comet Alliance. You will be part of all of the disgusting.
Yes, exactly. Well, I'll have to send you some more writing, Greg, about your adventures.
That would
your
be great.
Current condition, because like part of it is that you are not so good at like time and memory.
Well, apparently Duria isn't either, because he said that Sparks has been here for 2 years.
Yeah.
He has.
I'm wondering if that maybe has to do with the whole, like, when you're on a different plane, different time zone.
Okay.
Maybe it's like closer to the sun. So
This is Chad doing the sigh, and Noki will figure it out soon enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I have a feeling y'all will figure out some things about Sparks next episode, actually, which is very convenient for placement and you being available. Yay! See, everything works out. That's
Yay!
good. Schedules cannot mess up our story, so it's good.
Much.
Yeah, Nano says Narnia rules. Something like that.
Yeah.
Narnia.
We are in a cold forest that we went into woods and we couldn't find our way back out.
What?
Well, we didn't walk
No, there
through
was
a
no
wardrobe
lamppost.
yet.
There were annoying squirrels though.
Narnia is a big place.
Now I'm writing that down. Narnia D&D game.
You don't need the Turkish delight.
Probably too late.
And all-
I've only been stuffing myself with it for 2 years apparently.
And by the way, all squirrels are irritating.
Yeah, they are rodents. Yeah,
They are
it's true.
rodents. And that one was lucky I didn't just slice him in half. I was this close to just being like, you're being a dick. Don't be a dick. And the shillelagh knife was out and was ready to just go. Thump. One of these times, I'm just gonna cut a squirrel. That'll teach the rest.
Cut the squirrel. Squirrel cutter, Anoki.
Maybe not even kill it. Just cut the tail off. Give it the ultimate dignity.
Sir Anoki Bullet, the squirrel bane.
Detailer of the squirrels.
Nice.
He's all about the details. He's very detail oriented.
You have a good night, Nano.
Yes.
Yeah, bye, Nano.
Have
Thanks
a good
for
night.
watching.
Thank you. It was great to have you join us. I think we'll probably
See you
wrap up
next
here.
time.
Yeah. So, players, any other comments about tonight's game or hopes for future games that aren't spoilery?
I'm loving this. You give me just enough free reign to be ridiculous, but it's still got a good continuity.
Good.
I'm
glad
just
you felt that
really
way.
curious to see what will happen with the Freya and all that, since the whole campaign so far has been leading up to
Yeah.
meeting with her after meeting with the storm god.
Yeah. Well,
Despite my character not knowing anything, me as a player is interested.
yeah. Well, Sparks might know more than you think he does.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Spoilers.
Ooh.
Spoilers.
Oh, I gotta run away before I give up my own secrets.
No, that's fine.
Anyway,
Well, thank you, gentlemen, for playing. This was really fun. I love D&D, and I am getting a little tired. I don't usually play in the evenings much these days, so I'm like, I gotta get used to it. Figure out the right coffee balance. So
Right? You gotta talk to Jerry about getting that cold brew recipe.
Ooh, that could be a thing.
Because he was saying the other day on Twitter, he's like, dude, it's 3 a.m. and I'm still.
I don't know if that's the
That
right
would
coffee
be-
balance.
Well,
He probably
It
drank
would
like
be-
4 cups though in the afternoon.
if I'm playing more World of Warcraft, I wouldn't mind staying up till 3. I might become
Stop. Oh my god.
So yeah, if
I don't know
anybody
if
wants
that's
to play,
cold brew.
Okay.
It's more
You
like
have to-
cruel brew.
You have to give me. I'm going to tell you now. You have to give me a safe word. Where if I say it to you, it means you need to cut it out and stop playing so much WoW.
for WoW,
Yes. Just to be like.
it's if Greg texts you and is like, "Have you heard from Michaela this month?"
Give him my number. Give him my number and that'll work. I'm okay with that.
It's okay. I'm used to nerd gaming interventions. It's like second nature to me.
Yeah.
pulling my friends out of games.
How
Oh,
many
it's only that.
how many hours have you put into PlanetSide?
You mean my other life?
Yeah. Well, yeah, we shall call it a night. And let's see. Oh, other quick announcement on this upcoming Friday, August 16th, the cast members from Celtic Not, this very show that you're watching right now, will be gathering to take over D&D High Tea and do an Ask Me Anything type hangout. So if you want to come to that, you can drop your questions about the show there, or just about the players in general, and come get to know us and hang out and see what we're like when we're not playing D&D. We're exactly the same, pretty much.
Especially McBoots, because she's always playing D&D anyway.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, when are you not playing D&D?
I don't know. I would say in my sleep, but that's not true.
I'm just gonna have a stream of you sleeping. Look, it'll be a stream about me not playing D&D.
You know, some people do stream themselves sleeping, but I find that
That's weird.
unsettling, so I think I'll pass.
Creepy.
Not everything is content.
I have in the last month had a couple of D&D dreams, but
They're
it wasn't.
real
But
good.
it was like, it wasn't me playing. It was like me as the character in the dream.
Ooh,
But
nice.
it wasn't Inoki. There was one about Jim Bob,
Okay.
and I think there was one about Toyma.
We'll have to do a one-shot. Oh, we should definitely schedule a one-shot. Maybe maybe Alora will DM something and we can bring Jim Bob back and play
That'd
some of
be
those
great.
side characters.
Howdy ho! How's it going, everybody?
Yes, alright. Well, everybody take care and
Night.
have a fantastic night. And may the winds be ever at your back. Thank you for watching the stream. Bye, everybody.